All right. Buckle up, everybody. We are diving deep today into the world of workforce management metrics.
That's right. We're taking this presentation and we're going to unpack it. We're going to make it fun. We're going to make it easy to understand, almost like we're turning this into a video explainer, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Even if you've never even heard of workforce management, stick with us. These metrics, these numbers, they're like a secret code. And once you crack it, you get a glimpse into how businesses really tick.
Absolutely, like peeking behind the curtain.
Okay, so first up, we got to talk about service level. Think about it this way. You're calling customer service, right? You got a problem, you need help. How long are you willing to wait on hold?
Not long. Nobody wants to wait on hold forever. And that's exactly what service level is all about. What percentage of calls are answered within a specific time frame, a target?
It's all about keeping those customers happy, meeting their expectations.
And those expectations are often set in something called a service level agreement, or SLA.
Ah, the SLA, yeah. Okay, so let's say, for example, a company aims to answer, I don't know, like 80% of calls within the first 20 seconds.
That's a pretty common target, yeah.
Okay, so they hit that, bam, 80% service level. They're doing pretty good.
They're doing all right.
But what if they miss it? What if that service level starts to slip?
Well, I mean, think about your own experience as a customer, right? You call in, you're on hold forever, listening to that terrible elevator music, you get frustrated, you might even hang up. And if that happens enough...
Yeah, you're going to take your business elsewhere.
Exactly, and word gets around too, right? So that company's reputation takes a hit.
Yeah, no company wants that. Okay, so this presentation, it digs into two terms that I always get mixed up. Occupancy and utilization.
Ah, yes, those two. They do sound similar, don't they? But they're subtly different.
Okay, so help me out here. Break it down for me. What's the difference?
All right, so imagine you're in a call center, right? And you're watching an agent. Occupancy is simply the amount of time that that agent is actively on a call speaking with a customer.
Okay, that's occupancy. I got it. So then what's utilization?
Utilization includes the time on calls, plus all the other stuff they have to do, like after-call work, paperwork, maybe a little bit of training, even just waiting for the next call to come in.
Okay, I see. So occupancy is like, I don't know, just the action, the exciting part. And then utilization is like the whole movie with all the behind-the-scenes moments.
I like that analogy. It's a good way to think about it.
So both are important, right?
Oh, absolutely. Occupancy tells you how busy your agents are, but if it's too high, they might be burning out, you know? But then utilization, that gives you a bigger picture view of how efficiently you're using everyone's time.
Okay, so there's a sweet spot, there's a balance to be found.
Exactly. Too low utilization could mean you've got agents sitting around twiddling their thumbs. Not good.
Not good. Now, speaking of things that aren't good, this presentation also talks about shrinkage. And the way they describe it, it sounds kind of scary.
Yeah, shrinkage, it's kind of a workforce management bogeyman, right?
It is. It is. It's like this invisible force that just eats away at productivity.
Exactly. And it includes all sorts of things, like unplanned absences, people calling in sick, last-minute appointments, stuff like that. Then you got system issues, computers crashing, software glitches, the internet going down, even stuff like meetings and training. Anything that takes your agents away from actually doing their work, that's shrinkage.
Wow. Okay, so let me get this straight. If a company has, let's say, a 10% shrinkage rate.
That means for every 100 hours they schedule for work, 10 hours are just gone. Poof.
Vanish.
Vanish.
Gone. And that has a huge impact on, staffing levels, hitting targets, and of course, customer service.
Okay, so managing shrinkage is crucial. It's absolutely crucial. Now, let's shift gears for a minute. Let's talk about something a little more human. Attrition.
Yeah, attrition. It's a fancy word for employee turnover. How many people are leaving the company?
And why are they leaving? That's the really important question.
Right.
Yeah, because a high attrition rate, it can be really costly. It means you're constantly having to recruit, train new people. But more importantly, it's often a symptom of bigger problems.
Exactly. If people are leaving left and right, it could be a sign that they're not happy. Maybe there aren't enough opportunities for growth, or maybe, there are management issues.
Right. It's a red flag that something needs to change.
Attrition, definitely something to keep an eye on. Okay, now for a topic I think we can all relate to. Remember that feeling of being stuck on hold, listening to that awful hold music, waiting forever for someone to answer.
Ugh, the worst.
Yeah, and that's where average speed of answer, or ASA, comes in. This presentation, it really highlights the importance of keeping that ASA low because, nobody wants to wait on hold forever.
Nobody wants to wait on hold, period. It's all about the customer experience. Right.
It is. And a long wait time, I mean, that leads to frustration. People hang up. They might even take their business elsewhere.
It's like watching a video online that keeps buffering.
Right.
You just give up eventually.
You just give up. So ASA, it's all about keeping that wait time as short as possible. The faster, the better, the happier the customer.
Makes sense, right?
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
Now, last but not least, we've got two more metrics to unpack: adherence and conformance.
Oh, yes. Adherence and conformance, two sides of the same coin, really.
Okay, so explain this to me, because I always get these two confused. What's the difference?
All right, think about it this way. Imagine you're on a movie set and you're watching an actor. Adherence is like the actor showing up on time, ready to shoot their scenes.
Okay, so being there, ready to go.
Exactly. And conformance is like the actor delivering all their lines correctly as they're written in the script.
Okay, so following the plan.
Yes. So an agent in a call center might be adherent. They clock in on time every day. But if they're taking extra long breaks, not following procedures, their conformance might be low.
Right, they're there, but they're not really doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Precisely. And by tracking both of these metrics, managers get a much clearer picture of how well their agents are sticking to their schedules.
I see. Wow. I'm telling you, this presentation, it's really opened my eyes to the world of workforce management. I mean, who knew numbers could tell such a compelling story?
Right. It's like we've gone behind the scenes, we've seen how the sausage is made.
And the best part is, once you understand these metrics, you can start using them to make real improvements.
Exactly. You can improve efficiency, boost customer satisfaction, and create a better work environment for your employees. It's a win-win-win.
Exactly. Well, folks, that's a wrap for today's deep dive. Thanks for sticking with us. We took this dense presentation and we broke it down piece by piece, just like a video explainer.
And hopefully you've walked away with a new appreciation for the power of workforce management metrics.
So the next time you're calling customer service and you're stuck on hold, just think. There's a whole world of metrics working behind the scenes to get you to a real person as quickly as possible.
And if you're lucky, maybe they've got their shrinkage under control.
That's right. All right, everybody, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
See you then.